This video is on how to use your Android device as a game camera viewer. And the app we're going to be using is the Nexus Media Importer. That is this app right here. Alright, you will need an OTG cable and a USB SD card reader. And of course your SD card from your game camera. So when you plug in the OTG cable, the Nexus Media Importer will automatically launch, and you'll see these two folders. The folder we're concerned with is this All Photos folder. We'll select it. And this is when you'll see your thumbnails. However many pictures you have on your SD card will show up here. You scroll down, it'll show you everything. I don't have that many on here, but if I did, it would just keep right on scrolling to the bottom. Okay? One thing we want to do before we get started is, if you notice up here, you got two buttons. One is a slideshow button here, and then your menu options here. We're going to come down to preferences, and there's a lot of options here. Most of them I didn't feel were relevant to this video, but there were a couple that I actually selected and changed the options here. First one being this photo sort order. The default is name ascending, but I changed it to date ascending. And date ascending will put your photographs in chronological order, which makes more sense for a game camera. I also checked this box, use large thumbnails, but to be honest, I didn't notice a difference. Checked or unchecked, they seem to be the same size. The next one was slideshow delay right here. The default here was 5 seconds, and I changed it to 2 seconds. Just because I felt if you had 100 photos, you're going to want them to flip through pretty fast. And I'll show you what that looks like when we get done with these selections here. And then, let's see here, there was one more, no, there was two more. This one right here, default save location. With this checked, unchecked, you'll be prompted for where you want your photographs copied or moved. With it checked, it automatically saves them in your pictures folder, which is where that's where I kept mine. And then the last one was here, no deep sleep. And this will keep your tablet or phone device from going to sleep as long as the OTG cable is plugged in. So if you're trying to look at photographs, it'll just, rather than going to sleep, it'll stay awake. And that was pretty much all the changes I made in the settings. So we'll go back. Now, here, let's look at the slideshow so you can kind of see what it looks like. Here's the slideshow button. And then you'll notice the 2-second span. It flips to them pretty quick, which I thought was good. If you're looking at a bunch of photos and you're using a slideshow feature, you want them to flip through pretty quick. Now, when you get to a photograph that you want to actually look at and stop it, oh, there's a buck. Oh, just double tap it, and it'll actually go back to your thumbnail view, and it'll highlight that photo. You'll notice it's selected right here. It's got the border around it. With it selected, you can then come up here to this expand button, and it'll actually open that one photo up. Oh, that was weird. There we go. And then once you have that photo up, you can zoom in on it. And the default on an open photo is like 31%. You'll see right here, 31%. But when you zoom in on it, it'll go to an unbelievable, I think it's pretty much infinite. It'll just keep right on going. But you can get right on in there and see exactly what you got here. This photo is dark, but you can see it's a little buck there. I think he's a little 7-point. And then, of course, to get back, double tap the photo and it takes you back. There's a couple other things here too. I wanted to show you this select mode when you're looking at your thumbnails. You get three options: single, multiple, and range. Single will only let you select one photograph at a time. So when you select one, it deselects the previous one. Multiple lets you select multiple, of course. Dun, dun, dun. Just like so. Oh, just like that. You can unselect it. And then the range only does a range of photos. You get the idea. In my opinion, the multiple selection seemed to be the best option. And then okay, and you can also select all, select none, select new, select none. There we go. And then one other thing I want to show you up there. If you select a photo, you've got an option to edit, and it'll open the photo editor, which is pretty good. Okay, so now you'll notice here there's nothing there, but when you select a photo, you get 4 new options. You get copy, move, delete, and share. Right here. When you select to copy a photo, it copies it from your SD card, and like I said, it's copying it in my pictures folder. It tells you how large the file is, and apparently I already have it on here one time, so it's telling you that these files will be overwritten, which is good. And then move, of course, the same thing, gives you the same information. And of course, delete will delete the photo from your SD card, and then it's gone. We'll cancel that. And then this share button, which I thought was pretty cool, gives you the full share options that are on your tablet. So you can share it with your Google Drive, Facebook, you can email it, Instagram, which is pretty good. Anyway, that's pretty much it. This app's pretty easy to use, pretty intuitive. It did cost $3.99. That's most apps being free these days, but they do have a free option, but it's just a viewer. It doesn't allow you to copy and move the photographs around. You can view them, but that's pretty much it. I've also written a blog post about this, and I've included some links for the OTG cable and a card reader, USB SD card reader. Yeah, go check it out. It's on my website at hollowmics.com.